Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today, Subscriber Sample Saturday. So today's Subscriber Sample Saturday is brought to you by Danny Dodd. Thank you, Danny, for sending this in.
Thank you.
He sent in a bunch of different samples. Now, we had already cracked this one mystery-wise like we normally do Subscriber Sample Saturday, but he had sent in a couple samples each. So, don't want them to go to waste, so we actually decided I actually wanted to say this one is sample 2, by the way, Danny. This happens to be the High West Barrel Select Binny's. He got it for what he thought was $59.99. It is a bourbon, and it comes at 112.6 proof. So I was looking through our collection, and I happened to see the Russell's Reserve, which we haven't had in a dog's age.
I haven't.
This is a single barrel from them that we had. This comes in at 110 proof. So I figured let's throw them up against each other and just see which one ends up coming out as the victor. So shouldn't say that. The old way we used to do Blind Fight Friday was Mike would leave the room, I pour for him. I leave the room, he pours for me. We may or may not be drinking the same thing at the same time. You will know what we're drinking, but this is whiskey against whiskey. We don't have to guess unless you want to, but we can try. So we're going to start with glass number 1. And again, I'll run the B-roll so you'll know if we are drinking the same thing or not.
I don't think we're not mad collectors of High West, as I was just looking.
No, because you don't really find them around here. We have one. And we liked it a lot. And I haven't stumbled across
If
any
anybody
other ones.
has them, I think it's usually Yankee.
Yeah. It's for no other reason that it's not something
Because
common
those bottles
to see.
stand out.
Yeah. We have one right behind you. Right next to the Booker's box. We did it not that long ago. It was actually very good.
That's why
I almost put it up against this one because it is a cask strength also. I just didn't know what the proof was. I was going to put High West against High West, but I figured, let's change it up a little bit. I figured I'd get something that's close in proof. Oh, that's tasty, though.
Mine's very nutty.
You got nutty?
Mm.
Oh,
Very end nutty.
I didn't get nutty. Let's see. This one.
The nose isn't cranking in this one, though. Mine.
No, it's not an extravagant nose like pounding out of there, but the palate itself was actually very good.
My palate was decent. I just had a pretty heavy nut forward. End rather.
I'm not getting a nut, so I don't know if we're drinking the same thing. I will say
it's tasty though.
Mine's very good also. It has a good viscosity. It actually coats very well on my tongue.
This one,
it has a nice little hang time on it. Mine, I'm not getting any nut. If anything, it's what I'd like to call like the one note. It's the same flavor, the beginning, the middle, and the end on mine.
I'm not going to disagree on my
presence,
one, but it's a predominant nut in there as well.
Yeah, okay.
For me.
Go on to glass number 2.
And this nose really isn't cranking.
Mm-hmm. I will agree with that, but then again, let me see.
I gotta be careful so it doesn't make another floor splash.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
I'm surprised your dog's not over there, actually.
Once he gets a whiff of it, he will. Oh, they drink totally different, though. I didn't get a nut in this one either, so I don't know where your nut is, but
this one has a different flavor in it.
My one, they're not the same. That's why I said it drank totally different.
And my 2 might be a little easier. Let me swish it this time.
Yeah, I was gonna say my 2 might be a little bit easier, to be honest with you. It drank like my 2 has almost like more of a sugary coating. You know what I mean? Like the flavor.
Now that you swish this one, though, it definitely sticks around.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a lot of notes in this one, though.
That's how my 1 was. It was kind of like a 1 note. I think I'm getting more flavor off my 2.
I had more flavors in my 1.
Yeah, I think I am. We can knick-knack now because you guys have seen what we're actually drinking. I can try to predict on what I think it might be. I think I'm waiting because the finish on my glass 2 is sticking around a little bit longer. It seemed to have more of a
with a flavor.
yes.
And for me, it was like a nut with a slight oak finish.
I'm getting the oak. I'm not getting your nut, but I'm definitely
It
getting
was
an
like
oak.
right
Man,
before
that
you
won't go
smoked.
away.
No, I that's how my 1 was. My 2 is
All right, I'm gonna
2's kind of here today, gone tomorrow.
I'm gonna go 2-1 this time. Yeah, nose wise. Nose wise, my 2, I can almost smell the oak in my 2 coming out. Where in 1,
it's way
almost
it's way
a hint
more
of it. Almost a hint of an oatmeal in my 1 on the nose. Let me try. I'm gonna go with 2 first, just for fun today. I will say, my 2 coats really nice. There are 0 elbows in this one, though. Like it drinks soft as silk. Like it's not.
But it hangs
There's
on.
no hot. Well, no, it doesn't go away. Like it just sits in your mouth. But there's no. What I remember, my 1 was a little punchy, but that was the first drink of the day too. So that's why I went 2 first. It drinks like
this
full
2
body.
doesn't really
mouth-wise.
hang on too much. My 2.
Okay.
It's kind of here today, gone tomorrow. My 1 definitely sticks around, and that's without swishing. It sticks around. It's got a nice little. It's got a nice. I'll agree. My 1 has a nice little sweetness to like a nut to like an oak.
It almost drinks thicker.
It-
2. My 2 or your 1, whatever one you like better. It seems to drink like I just drank my 1, and it seems like not. It has a good taste, but it's more water-esque than what 2 drinks. A little bit thicker on there.
That's how my 2 is.
Mm.
It's like I said, my 2 is kind of here today, gone tomorrow. Not a lot with it. I personally like my 1 better.
And I like my 2 better. I was going to try to throw a spitball on what I think might be what.
My guess, I'm going to say I'm going to put Russell's to my left. Can't spell. And High West is my right.
It's funny. I was thinking mine. I think the bottles are as is. I think Russell's might be the winner in this one.
That's my guess.
Although I really like the High West. I haven't tried any one of these 2 in forever, especially not this one because we got sent in. But even our High West up there, I figured it's up there half the time.
And it's a mere guess on my part. But this 2 is very soft, and it's not a lot. There's not a lot to my 2.
That's how my 1 is. That's why I said it was like a 1 note. Where this one's bringing in a nice.
Here today,
that's why
tomorrow.
I think Russell's. It's a 10-year. Right? Isn't this? Or it just seems more aged. I don't know what the High West is.
Does that say 8 right there?
Yeah. So it was distilled in 2012 and dumped in 2022. So it's a 10-year on it. It seems that's why I'm going. Oh, the thing's up here. Oh no, I'm all confused. I already know what it is. So I'm guessing. I think my bottles are as is. I picked 2 as the winner.
So you are correct. High West is to your left. Russell's is to your right.
All right, so this would be me on the bottom. High West, Russell's. So Russell's was my right, High West was my left. And now you think...
I think I got Russell's. And
Russell's, and that's... You have High West on your right, Russell's is on your left, is what you have too. So Russell's actually today is the champion of this battle, even though we don't usually do battles on Saturday. But
it's kind of a nice change.
Well,
it kind of actually won pretty hands down.
No, it really did. But that was kind of why I wanted to do it, and it's lower proof, if you can believe that too. But I wanted to kind of see, because we don't regularly get High West, and I said, but we can always find one of these.
Yeah, and I do see these. I just don't grab them for some reason. So,
and our Russell's was $59.99, and that was $59.99. So if you can't find one, our Russell's actually beat it hands down.
I definitely would go with it.
And the funny thing is, honestly, this doesn't place good in any of our blinds. This one's a bad one. Like everyone's always like, I can't believe you put it that low. But every blind we've ever put this in, it scored low. But it won today. No, I know. But when we've done them in 4s, on a Sunday Monday,
it just doesn't really make me jump on a.
I want to go jump on the High West thing.
High West category. Is it day and night?
Now it's funny because now I wish I did it against our High West because I think we sang praise when we did it. But no, today, hands down, if you can't get one, get the other. This Russell's Private Barrel, and again, it's a single barrel, so they can all be different. But this handily won today. I agree. I think it won in every category: nose, flavor,
definitely
and
nose.
finish for sure.
And
it helped.
again, I'm getting a sweet a nut with an oak finish. So that and this, whoop.
That's why it's funny when we're drinking different things because like I'm like, really, you're getting that? I'm like, I'm not getting any of that. So that makes sense. So, which isn't always the case. Sometimes we don't make sense. But there you go. That's Subscriber Sample Saturday. Again, Danny, thank you for sending these in.
Thank you.
And I'm going to try to, because I have, I'm going to go through some of our duplicates. I'll see if I can do that with I'll match up matches like that. So, Danny, if you remember what you sent me, if you want to see a specific thing against some of the stuff you sent, leave a comment down below, and then I'll try to do what you actually asked. You know what I mean? Providing I have them. And Mike's drinking them all. So, well, that being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.
This is
I thought it was going to be the other way around. I actually thought this was going to get spanked.